So, have you ever heard the song Keep Your Head Up by Tupac Shakur?
Oh.
Okay, and do you have any opinions, thoughts, views on it before we start?
It's very different for its time. It's unusual for a song of its kind to be so positive about women the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how do you feel about the representation of women within the hip-hop culture?
I think that women have to work a lot harder than men do to be just as successful. There's obviously a lot more men in that industry, and it's a lot easier for them to work their way up. Women have to be very special and have something very significantly different about them to succeed in that kind of field.
Okay. And how do you feel that songs with highly disrespectful and misogynistic lyrics are so popular in the 21st century?
I think a lot of it is a power struggle. I think makes people feel good being a part of that, like being part of the whole rapper image of look at me, I've got money, girls, cars, drugs. It's like part of the scene. So like, if you conform to that, then you're putting yourself on this platform like above women, and that's okay because it's our little image. So it's like people's way of, I don't know, like I think it makes them feel more powerful. I think it makes them feel more successful because they've gained something that they didn't have before. Like they've gained the attention from women, or like along with the money and the fame that they've got.
And what do you think needs to happen in order to raise a generation that will have more respect for women and realise that a lot of these lyrics and views are unacceptable?
I don't think it'll ever just stop. Like I don't think there'll be a time where there's not derogatory terms used towards women in music. I think that what we would have to do to help prevent that and help prevent people think that that's right and that that's okay is just that there's other artists that don't do it, and if when they're becoming more popular and if we continue to make them more popular and like talk about how they're still successful, but they don't have to be so vulgar about women, and they're still successful. Like this is still cool. This is still you can still get where you want to be without having to put women down. Then that's great, because then that way people are learning that actually you don't have to be a part of that little scene to still be successful in the industry.
And if you could give any advice to young people who are constantly exposed to the type of people that can listen, agree with, or write these lyrics, what would it be?
I think you need to be honest. I think you need to tell people if they agree with these views. Don't just like brush it under the carpet. They need to know that it's not normal. It's not how the world should be, especially not today. It should be something that the whole population, that everybody should want to fight and want to be against. It's not something that we should just go along with anymore. And hopefully then that will help women believe that they are just as important, that they're not an object and they're not a goal or an aim. They are a human being, and that will help young boys to know that you don't have to join in to be cool and join in to be a part of it. You can just do your own thing and respect the women that brought you into the world.
Okay, cool.